Hello guys, today I want to talk about a wrestling news. This is my first video and I hope you all of you who listens will enjoy this video. Thank you. And first I want to talk about Backlash. Backlash 2016 opened with a Becky Lynch versus not Becky Lynch, is a 6 Divas tag team match. The match was great. The match was fine. Naomi and Becky Lynch stole the show. Especially Naomi stole the show that night. But however, Becky Lynch deserved to win. She deserved it. Also, other people argue. I know that you people argue that Naomi should win or Nikki Bella should win, but I think Becky Lynch is very deserved after hard work. And I just want to talk about important match such as the Usos beat the Usos, especially we know it. They're gonna be the Hype Bros, because we all know the Hype Bros is the rematch between the Slater and Rhino. The Hype Bros is gonna be as good as the SmackDown. And then what's the third match? Oh yeah, I don't remember actually. Let's just go. Oh yes, The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler was good, but the ending wasn't. But I know it's probably just to continue the feuds between Dolph and The Miz, so we could watch more of them. We could see more of them. I know that Dolph Ziggler have the best chemistry with The Miz, and that was the best, and it was the best between both of them. I hope both of them can go far and fight for real. No, I'm just kidding. But if you saw the early of the match, it was a paradise of CM Punk losing to the Mickey Gall in the UFC. It was some kind of joke. I think there probably some humor in the WWE just to mocking CM Punk in the UFC. I don't know. Okay, let's go to the next match. The best thing of the night, that night, one of the best is Rhino and Heath Slater finally become a champion. Yeah, Heath Slater's storyline was very good in past few months, and he deserved it. But the most interesting about it, I think, because Heath Slater was a tag team champion before in a long time, probably 6 years ago. He was a champion, and now 6 years then he was a champion, but this time a SmackDown tag team champion. He was the first guy who hold 2 tag team belts in this new era, in the new designs. It's not really new. It's just some stripe, but whatever. It's a new design. And then Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. Yeah, I had a rumor that Randy have an undisclosed injury, so they took out Randy Orton to make Kane versus Bray Wyatt. Okay, I know Smart will say that Bray Wyatt is buried once again, but I don't think so. I think WWE want to elevate Kane into another level, so they put Bray Wyatt, so they make Bray Wyatt lose, right? But Bray Wyatt was protected because he was losing by RKO. He was losing by the distractor of Randy Orton, not by Kane himself. So I think Bray Wyatt is not even buried yet, and Smart should stop bitching about it. Okay. And what's next? What's next, huh? Yeah, I think that the last match was AJ. Finally, AJ Styles is the champion. This is the new champion. It was good. He was the new champion, and he deserved to be champion. He made pro wrestling history once again. He made pro wrestling. He was the NWA champion, TNA champion, IWGP champion, and now WWE champion. It was insane. He was the only third people who win NWA and WWE champion, along with Ric Flair and Buddy Rogers. Have you seen the rumors? I don't know how you see it, but I just want to talk about it. So for all the SmackDown have a very good roster that probably could beat Raw against. I don't think Raw could ever wins. It's just a bland show. It doesn't It's just a blind show right now because I know why. It's just 3 hour show, which is a match. The concept is 3 hour. 3 hours is too long for Raw to compete with SmackDown. SmackDown is very lucky because it's just 2 hours. I think Raw should do something to make it 2 hour. Or yes, I know the Cruiserweight series, right? The Cruiserweight series is trying too hard for Raw to give Raw a boost back to fight with SmackDown. But I hope Cruiserweight series could push the rating. I hope Vince is very good right now. And the news, Bullet Club is ruling the wrestling world. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, what again? Anderson and Gallows. Anderson and Gallows will gain the tag team champion. Kenny Omega win G1 Cup. The Young Bucks. What's again? The Young Bucks. Adam Cole. Yeah, remember Adam Cole is the Ring of Honor champion right now. I forgot about that. Adam Cole is the Ring of Honor champion. He just very good. Yeah, and another news, Alberto Del Rio is leaving WWE. As you see, he will appear in WCPW. You can check the videos in WCPW, the indies companies that running all over YouTube right now. In TNA Final Edition 2. Final Edition 2 was hilarious. It was hilarious, but it was, for me, it was hilarious, and it was hilarious, but it was watchable at the same time. You know what I mean? Matt Hardy, his broken genius, his broken brilliant, make TNA watchable. And Senior Benjamin, it's so great, so watchable. The sense of humor was so epic. What's next in this wrestling world? I think the Raw this week, and the Raw this week was decent, but still, Triple H might be returned soon into the ring, but I think he will involve in Clash of Champions. He will help Kevin Owens to retain the champion and set up the feud Triple H and Seth Rollins. It will be, because he started all of this, and he should end Seth Rollins that night. Oh yeah, triple threat: Dean Ambrose and John Cena and AJ Styles for WWE champion. In the next pay-per-view, I think No Mercy, doesn't it? It will be epic also. I think that match will be great because AJ Styles could pin. I think Ambrose will take the pin and AJ Styles will have a feud with John Cena, or another way around. John Cena take the pins and AJ Styles have a feud with Dean Ambrose. Who knows? Heath Slater and Rhino should doing fine right now. I think they will great. Heath Slater is over with the crowds. He will take over SmackDown, and the SmackDown rating is high. And Daniel Bryan hit with the Miz is great. It makes SmackDown better. Show and Raw. We know that Daniel Bryan have multiple concussions that make him can't wrestle anymore. That make him unable to be wrestling in this ring anymore. But it was a great between The Miz and Daniel Bryan. I hope you enjoy it. It was enjoyable. TNA. Let's talk about back to TNA. Oh yeah, I remember what to talk about. Ethan Carter and Bobby Lashley will gonna have a match at the Bound of Glory. But I think Bobby Lashley gonna win. I just think they want to elevate Bobby Lashley into another level to make him a beast. Yeah. And TNA, and DJZ will become the new face of TNA. He will replace AJ Styles. AJ Styles empty seats in TNA. DJZ is great. He should replace AJ Styles seats, and I hope he can. What a great talent we have. Yeah, I think that was all tonight. Please enjoy my video. If you want more, I'll talk about wrestling anymore.